3. Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. We are 8 days from race day, at least race day number 1. It is 8:30 a.m. and I have a big day of workouts today. I have a hour and 15-minute bike ride with 55 minutes at race power. And then after that, not directly, but after that, I have a 6-mile run with 4 of the miles being alternating intensities, 85% of threshold, 95% of threshold. I think I looped that twice. That is today's workout. And I mean, I'm not nervous. I'm not going to complete the workout. I've done this one last couple, in the past, in recent weeks. My legs are exhausted. I've had pretty decent week of workouts on my legs, and coming off of last weekend's work with the progressive run, my legs really haven't had a break yet. So once we get started, I'll talk about what I've done this week already and go into that. But my legs are tired, and I'm hoping they can still perform. I don't know what next week's schedule looks like, so I don't know what the taper is going to look like. But today I have to perform on tired legs, and I'm not nervous, but it's going to be a challenge. So let me go ahead and get my breakfast ready, get my coffee, do what I got to do, and when I'm on the bike, I'll let you know what's going on. All right, so I fell asleep before, 5.5 hours of sleep. I was on the couch. That couch is super comfortable. I passed out for about an hour, a little over an hour. Anyway, I'm about to go ride, ready to go, wide awake-ish. But I wanted to quickly talk about the week I've had so far. Now, I don't mention this for pity in any capacity, but just showing that even though we are less right now, just over a week from race day, I'm still putting in the work because training doesn't stop. So Monday, and I'll just go through my week so far because it's currently Saturday. Monday, I had a recovery swim, which was the first real swim since June. 1,800 yards, mostly drills, a couple average sets, just kind of getting used to the water. And I did a lower body strength session. Tuesday, I was supposed to do 60 minutes at my Austin Half Marathon effort, which is around 8:30 is what we're targeting. This is what the run looked like. I only got to about 3 miles before my intestine said, hey man, if you don't stop running, you're going to have a big mess. So I had to stop running just at right about 3 miles. But it was 3 miles. I want to say I was averaging about 8:30 or so. So I was right on pace for those 3 miles. Going to Wednesday, I had this monstrosity.
Earlier in the run and immediately driving into Hale the chase is alive. 8 minutes back, another fight within following. Deron, Coy, Dental and Finlay stream into transition.
Now that was, again, the anaerobic bike effort. We're 8 by 1 minute at about 511 watts. So it's a little warm-up, little active session, and then 2 different sets. First one is, they're both 4 by 1 minute with 30-second recovery, and then a 10-minute or 5-minute session at race power in between. So they pretty much destroyed my legs. And then I had to go run for 15 minutes just to kind of flush the legs out a little bit. Thursday, I had just a regular pool swim and a lower body strength session again. This one I did not record anything because it was a lot of drills, a lot of laps. 2,000 yards. Then yesterday, I had a 45-minute run, didn't get video of, but then I was at the pool doing this. Which was a 12 by 100 swim test, just to kind of get my baseline. Now, my rest periods were supposed to be about 20 seconds, but I've never listened to the rest periods ever. So some of them ended up being about a little over a minute. A lot of that was me trying to avoid my legs and my lats from cramping because I ran less than 40 minutes before getting in the pool, which is a no-go. It's so stupid how, I will cramp up that bad after a run if I go right into the pool. But I did have electrolytes afterwards, probably not enough. So now today we have hour 15 on the bike with 55 minutes at race power, which is about 220 watts is the target for right now. And then later I have my run, which, like I said, is a 6-mile run with 4 miles being alternating 85 and 95% race pace. So I guess it's time to get on the bike. All right, 16 minutes to go at race power. My legs are feeling it, man. This run this afternoon is gonna be interesting. But we're still here, still doing what we gotta do. Tired legs. Is this gonna impact next week? Stay tuned, we'll find out. Okay, ride is done. Hour 15, 24.6 miles. Average power was about 195, but I mean, that's with the warm up and the cool down as well. So either way, I'm gonna go eat, fuel, and relax a little bit. It's 1:40, so I'm gonna try to get this run done by about 4:30 or so to give myself a couple hours to recover. And then again, 6-mile run. And it's sad that we've got to the point where 6 miles is a short run, but essentially it's going to go by fairly quick. I want to say it's only scheduled for like less than an hour. So I'm going to go eat some food, fuel up, carb up, get some electrolytes, and I'll see you on the run course. All right, so it is 4:30. Just like I said, I'd probably be out here getting ready to run. It is 81 degrees with low humidity, so it feels amazing to be out here. Here's what the workout is today. So 1 mile warm up, then 2 by 2 miles, alternating between 85 and 95% speeds, which is close to race pace, like not too far off. And then 1 mile cool down. So I'm not gonna record too much because it's gonna be the same route, although I do have the GoPro with me. I may just record the miles and we'll talk about it afterwards. But my legs feel like shit. They are extremely heavy. Tired. I didn't want to do this run at all, but I don't have a choice. I got to get this done. So I will see you on the course, but then I'll talk to you when it's all over. All right, almost done the warm up. Time to hit first of 4. Mile 1. Mile 2. Mile 3. Mile 4 done. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna cool down. I'll see you at home. Okay, I'm back. So, run is over. Went well. I didn't hit all my paces exactly, but I was close. So I'll put them here. Mile 1, 2, 3, and 4. What the target was supposed to be and what I actually ran. Again, I wasn't far off, and that's for having tired legs. I was within the range on my watch, so I'm okay with that. Hopefully, and I haven't seen my schedule for the rest of the week, for next week, because I still have a 3x5 minute FTP ride tomorrow, which, man, that's really going to suck. But hopefully next week, or this week when you're watching it, we start to taper. I know carb load starts Thursday, so I'll probably record and talk about the carb load, how I'm carb loading. For those who haven't seen any of my carb load videos before, I'll talk about how I'm carb loading, what my targets for carb loading are, recap the week of workouts, and hopefully that's good enough for race day. And the video after that, we'll do a race day video with a recap. And yeah, we got to keep on going. We'll have 3 more races after this, after next weekend. Are you good, bud? We'll have 3 more races after this weekend, or after this race, to get ready for. So, still got a long way to go, but we're getting there. I'm exhausted. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment something below. I'll see you later.